great day today. I absolutely am. Yesterday was actually almost one of the best days of my life, and it has everything to do with my hair and nothing to do with my YouTube channel. So from now on, my hair is gonna look like this, and I'll tell you guys all about it in the future. Today I'm going to be making an autumn remake. So all the garments that I'm using today has either come from a grandparent or something like that, or I bought it for like 10 kroner at a secondhand store. And the reason I'm calling this like an autumn remake is because all the garments I'm remaking has color brown in it. And the weather condition is not really considered into this remake, so it's basically just off the colors, and I guess it's a little like monotone. But the exciting thing with this is that I really don't like any of the garments that I've bought. I'm going to make them into something I like, which is really exciting. So let's just get started. I'm going to be making these two garments today, and they're actually, this one consists of two garments and this is a dress, but it has two garments from the beginning. This is my outfit today, so this is just something I did to kind of like experiment with the drawing thing and just like sketching. So as you guys can see, this is not like, it's not lined or anything, it's just pencil sketching and then coloring, and I haven't even like paid attention into, you know, filling in the lines and everything. So this is just what it's going to look like at the end. And I do this to kind of like get an idea of what I'm going for, and also kind of what looks good and what does not look good. So for the first look, this is the color palette I'm going for. You can see these are the same type of fabric, but they're different color. I really hope it works out. So for the sleeve, I'm going to be using this one and this one. And then this is the top. And then for the skirt, I'm using this one, which is almost already done, basically. And I'm just going to cut it up in the front. So I'm going to start off with the sleeves. So for this sleeve, I've basically just, this was a pair of pants before, so I basically just cut out half of the side of the pants. This one is just a piece of fabric, so I've needled them together here, and I'm going to sew this together, and I've needled it here. This is the length of my arm, this right here. And I haven't measured anything else, but I just want to get started with that and then kind of needle it on myself as I go. So I'm going to sew this first. I'm going to be using the sleeve pattern that I actually ironed, dumb enough of me, and I'm going to use that as an outline to create the shoulder shape on the sleeve. I'm going to match up the indent at the top to the place where the two fabrics meet at the seam. Now I'm just taking the top that I'm going to put the sleeves on and seeing how much I actually have to extend the curve of the shoulder to fit the shirt. When I've cut it out, you can see that both of the fabrics are not equal in size, but I don't really care. Since I'm making a sleeve that goes out at the wrist, I'm just kind of winging the shape of this. I turn the shirt inside out and put the sleeve inside. Then I just match up the shoulder seam and the armpit seam and sew them together. After sewing, this is what it looks like. Now I'm just going to make a quick stitch on the outside so that the ugly inside is visible through the see-through shirt. On this strip, I'm just going to fold the outside inwards to make it a pretty band. I cut off the bottom of the pants and fold in the ugly side and sew. When I've done that, I'm just going to needle this collar onto the shoulders of the top, but only just slightly to kind of hold it up. And then I just sew it together. When this is completed, I'm going to take the slimmer band and just sew it onto the middle of the collar and the bottom of the V-neck. I highly recommend trying it on before you do this. Since I was too lazy to change the color of the string on my sewing machine, I decided to put a button at the bottom of the V-neck instead. I'll just sew it on with a needle and thread. This is the finished product, and I'm really pleased with the outcome turned out to be. As you can see, the sleeves are identical, which means that they're kind of opposite, but I really don't like this since it's kind of like an alternative shirt anyways. I love the color, but I probably should have tightened chest rim a little bit more. I'm going to start with part 2, which is the skirt. It's one of those that kind of are much wider on the bottom than it is on the top. So I've aligned the ends here so that this is the middle, and I folded them at the seam right here. So what I'm going to do is that I've measured how long I want it to be in the front. From right here, I want it to be 40 centimeters until here. Now I've folded the middle front and middle back. When I cut the diagonal line, it becomes equal on both sides when you open it. I absolutely love using these double-sided bands, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the bottom flat and sew that onto the edge of the skirt. I'm going to needle it all the way around and sew a seam right at the fold, right here. After this is done, it's really easy to fold the other part over to the back and sew another seam so that it becomes a thin edge. After that, this is what it ends up looking like. And now I have completed my skirt by just putting a little bit of an edge on it. I quite liked this one before it was remade, so it wasn't really necessary, but I thought it'd be fun to show you guys something you could do that was very simple. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I just wanted to say that the next outfit is going to be posted in 2 days. So please look out for that and have a great day. Bye, lovelies!